You know those days when you walk into a room and the energy shifts? You don't hear raised voices, but you can feel tension. You don't see tears, but you sense sadness. Maybe you can't put your finger on it, but something feels heavy. Sometimes it's anger, sometimes it's fear. Other times it's discouragement or doubt. And then there are moments when you walk into an area and the energy feels light. People are smiling. There's laughter, optimism, and hope. Maybe it's hard to explain, but you feel a sense of calm. You're more confident, more creative, and ready to tackle anything. What's going on here? Is it possible for energy to change like that? Absolutely. Emotions are contagious. Like a virus, they can jump from one person to another. This phenomenon has a fancy name: emotional contagion. It's been studied for decades by psychologists and neuroscientists, and it boils down to our brains being hardwired to mirror other people's emotions. Have you ever noticed how quickly you can get sucked into someone else's emotional state? How easily you can go from being happy to sad, or from being calm to stressed simply by being around someone who's feeling those emotions. It's all thanks to our brain's built-in empathy. Scientists believe that this ability to mirror other people's emotions helps us understand and connect with them on a deeper level. But it also means that we're vulnerable to absorbing their emotional states, whether we like it or not. It's like an invisible force field around us that picks up on other people's feelings and projects them onto us. And it works both ways. We can catch someone's joy, but we can also catch their negativity. It's why we might start laughing when someone tells a joke, but also why we might end up feeling anxious or overwhelmed just by being around someone who's constantly stressed out. So what can you do to protect yourself from absorbing other people's negative energy? Here are 3 practical tips based on scientific research. 1. Awareness. The first step towards protecting yourself is to become aware of how other people's energy affects you. Pay attention to how you feel when you're around certain people. Do you feel drained or energized? Do you find yourself feeling more negative or positive? By tuning into your own emotional state, you can start to identify which people have the power to shift your energy and not in a good way. Remember, it's not about blaming yourself. It's about understanding your emotional landscape better. Knowledge is the first step to taking control. 2. Emotional boundaries. Once you've identified the people whose energy is draining you, it's time to set some emotional boundaries. This doesn't mean cutting them out of your life, but it does mean being mindful of how much time and energy you spend with them. Try taking breaks when you need them. Don't feel guilty about stepping away from a conversation or situation that's making you uncomfortable. You can always come back later. If that's not possible, try changing the subject or focusing on your breath to create a bit of distance between you and the other person's emotions. It may sound simple, but this can be incredibly effective. When you create this space between you and someone else's emotions, you're able to observe them without automatically adopting them as your own. It's like putting on emotional armor, a shield that protects you from absorbing other people's negativity. 3. Positive connections. The final step is to consciously surround yourself with people who uplift you. It's not about avoiding negative people altogether, but about seeking out positive influences who model emotional resilience. Spend time with those who handle challenges with grace, who maintain a positive attitude in the face of adversity. Their strength will rub off on you, helping you build your own emotional fortitude. It's important to remember that you can't control other people's emotions, but you can control your own. By following these 3 steps, you can protect yourself from getting caught up in other people's negativity and instead focus on maintaining your own emotional well-being. The world needs more positivity, and the best way to start that is by being the positive influence you wish you had. If you found this helpful, please like and share. And if you'd like more insights on similar topics, check out these videos. Thanks for watching.